Good morning, everyone. And first of all, I want to wish Chaim Rakim to Bea Miller. She completes today the 11 months of Kaddish for her father of blessed memory. And I believe that she wants to say a few words.
Good morning. And just to say, yes, I'm coming to the end of my years of mourning, and it's very poignant to me that this year is ending with Holocaust Memorial Day, which was yesterday, because that was important to my father as he was a survivor. So in just a few minutes, I just want to talk about him a little bit. My father was born in 1928 and grew up in Gliwice in Poland. We had a brother and sister, and in 1941, from Katowice, they moved to Chrzanów, and they were in a ghetto for about a year. Then, when it was clear that deportations were happening, they went into hiding, and actually went on a trip with my father, and he showed us they were hiding in a cellar for about 2 weeks, until there were no more Jews left in Chrzanów, and they didn't have enough food, and they had to come out. And they came out, and they made the wise decision to split up in 2 groups. My father was in the one group, and there was another group. There were about 20 people, and one of the groups was caught. The other group wasn't caught because they heard there was a commotion. My father was in the first group, and his mother was taken away, and he was arrested as well, and that was the last time he saw his mother. And he and his brother and father were then sent to 6 different concentration camps, and they were lucky to survive and returned after the war to Katowice. Yesterday, I gave an assembly for Westminster Academy School, which was really interesting because it was 80% Muslim. And I was really, really impressed how interested everyone was to learn about the Holocaust. And for that, I actually prepared for the first time in the list of the names of relatives who perished on my father's side. And I just want to read them here for you. So his grandfather, Chaim Lefkowitz, was killed. His mother, Regina Lefkowitz, but lots of uncles and aunts. Wolf Lefkowitz, Yitzchak Auerfeld, Berish Lefkowitz, Moses Auerfeld, another Joseph Lefkowitz, wife and child, Leib Lefkowitz, his aunts Miriam and Rachel. So it's the first time I compiled this list, and I have to say, I was quite amazed that I've never looked at these names before. And the reason was also that my father didn't really talk about it. He was a very positive person, and again, it was very poignant that Benji was singing here last week, because my father, he's similar to my father in that sense. My father loved music, he loved playing the accordion, and he was a lot of fun. So that's all I want to say. And the only photo I have actually of his mother and him together is this photo which I showed yesterday in the school. That's the only photo I've got of my grandmother, Regina Lefkowitz. You can see her here with my father and her husband. I have never seen any other photos of all the other relatives I just mentioned. So this is the remnant, and some of the names I'm going to put actually on his gravestone. There's going to be a little memory book, and that's why I needed those names. So here they are. So thank you very much, and I want to thank my husband Malcolm for saying the Kaddish for my father for this year, and it really meant a lot to him and to me. Thank you, and to the community. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bea, for those moving words. And the unfortunately and sadly, the tyranny against Jews has been going on for many years. And the next Mishnah that we learn from Rabbi Hanani ben Teradion is just as poignant, because he died a martyr's death, as we shall learn. A very extraordinary man, and please God, on the next occasion, we'll learn something about him, and he wants to teach us about the value of Torah teaching. He starts off just that we can have a couple of words, but we'll come back to his biography on the next occasion. Rabbi Hanani ben Teradyon Omer, Shnaim Shioshvim, Ve'en B'neihem Divrei Torah, Harizeh Moshev Leitzim. If two people sit together and no words of Torah are spoken between them, this is a session of scoffers. Well, there you are. Okay, so next time you're sitting with somebody, try to speak a few words of Torah and to avoid this being labeled a Moshav Leitzim, which means a place for Leitzim, means jokers, scoffers, jokers, people who are not serious. Rabbi Chanai ben Akashim, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Rabbi Chanai ben Akashim, Ratzakos Bach, Israel, Fichachim.